bit deeper than that. Be ever mindful that right after that full aggression for the truth, he talked about darkness, not being able to comprehend the light. See, we don't put it in perspective like we need to be a lot of times, and so we can't understand the systematic way that the word works. And so they've taken our word, abused our word, turned it upside down, and then used it for systematic and financial gain, for authority, purpose, dictatorship, and things like that. The world is simple in its essence once you yourself begin to research, right? But over the years and over the time, our oppressors have used that word and convinced us that it was better to be heard than to actually do the studying ourselves. Let me just give it to you easily. So now when you get to a place where you yourself are very understanding, right? Understanding, right? Because knowledge without the understanding only leads to zeal, right? You gotta have the understanding that come with it. You can jump into a place of understanding that the darkness can't comprehend it because the darkness haven't settled in, right? And so I'm lit when I'm moving around and when I'm exercising and doing my thing and making things happen in a rhythmatic format. The individuals are not moving and they're not doing anything to come alive or being active. The darkness comprehend it not. Be ever mindful that the darkness in that place represents confusion, represents things blotted out, represents a veil over your face. You actually do not see what brings the person joy, what is bringing a person to light. He says, the darkness comprehend it not. This is a guy that's full of grace and full of truth. You in darkness, that is deception. You will not be able to comprehend me. Thus, wisdom being looked right over. Right? So all of these things run together when you're thinking about it. When you're thinking about even the glow that I may personify even now, bringing that to fruition, that darkness comprehend it not, in the midst of the famine, in the midst of us battling, in the midst of lacking food, lacking money. How is you still trim? How is it you still cut? How is it you still sharp? Right? We can't get to barbers, right? And we understand things. Darkness comprehend it not. So when you're in that place, understand this is not about anything that you're thinking it's about. This is all about the spirit form. This is all about the attack on your spirit. We are literally in a place of the war on good faith versus bad faith. We are in a war on love versus hate. They are isolating you, and you have to remember those standards of love. Otherwise, you yourself will metamorph into another person of hate, another person of hatred, and you will never get to the big point. And the big point is that God so loved the world that he gave his son in order that you may have life. You got to get that. You got to have life. You got to get back to that place. Let's go.